Hello? Hello, this is Mrs. Smith, the wife of John Smith, is that correct?
Yes. Who is this?
I'm from the police.
The police?
I'm sorry if I startled you. It's easier to contact people by text message these days. That's why I'm texting you like this.
But why do the police know my contact information?
Don't underestimate the police, ma'am. We can look up a private number in a heartbeat.
Oh, I see. Then what can I do for you?
Put your hands up now.
Huh? It's kind of silly telling me to put my hands up by text message. Anyway, I didn't do anything.
It was your husband who did.
What?
Hand over the $5 million in diamonds your husband stole.
My husband?
That's correct. Last night, your husband broke into a jewelry store and stole $5 million worth of diamond jewelry. A police report was filed.
Oh no, you don't think my husband...
I know it's hard to believe, but it is a fact that your husband stole the jewelry. Security cameras caught him in the act.
No, that's definitely not my husband. Isn't this a case of mistaken identity?
No, his face was clearly visible. Some witnesses saw him running away. I'm sure it was him.
I'm afraid to say it, but...
Well, I'm sure it's terrifying. Your own husband committed a horrible crime.
Well, that's not what I meant.
According to eyewitness testimony, your husband fled in his car in the direction of your home. So the diamonds he stole must be hidden at home. If you return them now, we won't arrest him. Now give me the diamonds.
I don't care what you say. We don't have any diamonds.
Oh, you're defending your husband, aren't you?
I'm not defending him. My husband would never steal diamonds. If you say it's on the security camera, show me the proof.
I'm sorry, but I can't show you the data from the security cameras. I'm afraid we can't show it to outsiders.
Outsider? I'm his wife.
Anyway, rules are rules.
That's absurd.
Well, if you insist on not having the diamonds, I'll have to ask you to pay for them.
Huh?
Get me $5 million in cash right now.
$5 million is impossible.
Are you sure you don't want your husband arrested?
Yes.
You are the only one who can save him now.
But there's no way we can pay $5 million.
Then how about 100,000?
100,000?
The jewelry store owner said if you can get me 100,000 for the time being, he'll forget about the diamonds.
What? Is only 100,000 enough?
He went as far as the break into a jewelry store. Your husband must have been in financial trouble. The jewelry store owner is a generous man. He wants to give poor people a chance.
I see.
So, as long as he pays 100,000 at first, the store owner is willing to accept the rest in installments. What do you think? Even you can pay 100,000 right away.
I don't have 100,000 on hand.
Then go to the bank and withdraw the money. If you have it by tomorrow evening, I'll let you off the hook.
You're not a cop, are you?
What? I'm telling you, I'm the police.
You've been saying all kinds of crazy things. We stole $5 million worth of diamonds, and now you're asking for 100,000? Why are you contacting me, the wife, not him?
That's because we were able to get a hold of your information before we could find his.
Oh, my husband passed away 5 years ago.
What?
How does someone who's already dead steal diamonds? Was it my husband's ghost caught on the security camera?
Wait a minute, I didn't hear that your husband passed away.
Oh, you suddenly changed your tone. You're a fraud, aren't you? See, I knew it. You can't answer anything.
Damn it. Well, it doesn't matter now.
You lied about the $5 million diamond theft anyway, didn't you? Your goal from the beginning was to get the money, right?
That's right. As long as I get the 100,000, that's all that matters.
I'll call the police then.
What the hell?
What are you surprised at? You're a scammer.
It's not a scam, it's attempted fraud.
You just tried to cheat me out of my money, remember?
I haven't taken your money yet.
Oh, you're a con man. Don't you know that? You can be arrested for attempting to defraud me.
Well then, I have an idea.
What is it?
If you don't pay me the 100,000, Emma will get hurt.
Huh? Emma?
What are you babbling on about? It's your daughter, Emma.
My daughter.
That's right. Ha ha ha. Don't you care what happens to your only precious little daughter?
How do you know about Emma?
I know everything about you. Of course, I know where your house is.
Emma didn't do anything. Keep her out of this.
It's up to you to keep Emma safe. You know what happens if you tip off the police, right? If you want what's good for Emma, get the 100,000 ready right away.
You're a coward for taking advantage of my Emma. Human scum.
Whatever you say. You want your daughter to get hurt because you were stinging over a mere 100,000?
Well, no.
Emma will be taken far away. I'm sure she'll be in a lot of pain. Poor little thing, she's still so young.
Don't.
If you're her mother, you know what to do, don't you?
Okay, I understand. I'll give you the 100,000.
Alright, well said.
But please, just leave her alone.
Fine.
Then tell me where to transfer the money.
No transfers. Bank transfers are a bad idea, so I'll have you hand it to me in person.
Cash?
Yes, cash.
How do I give it to you?
Come to the parking lot of the convenience store in front of the mall tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. Text me when you get there. I'll tell you how to give it to me then.
Understood.
Hey, it's almost time for the meeting. Did you get the stuff ready?
I just arrived at the convenience store.
I see. You didn't tell the police, did you?
Of course not.
Did you get the 100,000 together?
I withdrew it from the bank this morning.
Good. Then you'll do exactly as I tell you from now on.
Yes, okay.
You'll see a white van parked at the end of the parking lot.
Oh, that's the car. Are you waiting for me in the car?
There's no one in the car. I can't let anyone see my face. But the car is unlocked. Open the back and put the cash inside.
I understand.
Just so you know, if you make the slightest wrong move, Emma's dead. You're surrounded by a bunch of my guys right now. They're keeping an eye on you. If you even make a move to call the police, someone will go after Emma right away.
I beg you, please don't touch Emma.
I won't do anything if you don't screw up. Rest assured. As long as you hand over the cash quietly, nothing will happen to either of you.
I just put the bag of cash in the back of the van.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna head to my car now. You get the hell out of here. Alright?
Yes, alright.
Hey!
May I help you?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Huh?
There was no money in the bag.
Huh? That's strange. I'm sure I put a wad of cash in there.
You've got to be kidding me. That's a wad of toy money, isn't it?
Oh, you figured it out?
You're a tricky one, aren't you?
How did you see through that?
Who would be fooled by that? I can't believe you went to the trouble of prepping a wad of toy money. Do you really have that much free time?
I just happen to have it at home.
That can't be true. Are you saying you always kept a wad of dummy bills?
Yeah, I always keep it by my side and look at it.
Huh?
Even if it's play money, if you keep it with you, it helps you with wealth attraction. My mother gave it to me as a gift. Today's toys are really well made, aren't they? Just looking at it makes you feel like a millionaire.
You idiot.
But it looked just like the real thing, didn't it? I got 100,000 worth. I'm sure you'll get lucky too.
You've got to be kidding me. Hey, is your daughter Emma home right now?
Yes, she's at home, but...
I'm going to your house now and I'm going to kidnap your daughter.
How are you going to kidnap my daughter? You can't go in there. The front door is locked.
I'm not just gonna ring the doorbell. I'll probably just smash through the window.
What? Are you really going to do that?
It's your fault for making me angry.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Are you saying that the police are in the house?
No, there are no police. I'm worried about you.
What are you talking about now? You're wasting your time trying to stall me like that. By the time you get home, Emma will be long gone. You'll regret teasing me.
Wait! It's dangerous, so don't touch Emma.
Huh?
You'll get your fingers bitten.
Huh? Bite? Is your daughter that rabbit?
She's not rabbit. Emma is a timid and quiet girl by nature. But if you startle her, she might bite.
Biting when startled? Your kid is that undisciplined?
It's impossible to discipline them. Emma is a piranha we keep at home.
Piranha? I thought she was human.
No, she's not a person. She's a fish.
How can a fish be your daughter?
I love her like she's my family. I'd even go so far as to call her my daughter.
Oh no.
So you're not going to hurt Emma. You'd better not do anything strange. You'll be the one who gets hurt.
I can't believe it was a pet. You gave a piranha a confusing name like Emma.
Speaking of names, you're Watson, right?
Huh? How did you know my name?
Oh, you are Watson after all.
You knew all along?
We went to the same college. You've known my husband and me for a while. I didn't think I'd be the victim of a scam by a mutual friend.
But how did you know it was me?
You're the only one of my husband's friends who had my contact information.
What the hell? I hadn't seen you for years, so I didn't think you'd find out.
I know you went to the trouble of sending me a message with a different ID. I knew all along.
How did you find out?
You knew about Emma.
Huh?
Only my family was supposed to know that we kept piranhas in our house. But my husband, before he died, he went out for a drink with you once, didn't he?
I think it was about 5 years ago, right before he passed away.
At that time, Emma had just arrived at our house. I didn't know what influenced him. My husband insisted on getting a piranha. Piranhas have a scary image. I was against it at first. But my husband's enthusiasm got the better of me and I went to the pet store and bought one. Then I found it surprisingly cute. My husband is usually quiet and doesn't talk much about his family. I guess he was so proud that she was his daughter.
Since you mention it, John was happy to have a cute daughter named Emma.
But my husband was diagnosed with a disease soon after he brought her home. He passed away in the blink of an eye. We didn't have any children. He loved Emma as if she was his own daughter. I'm sure my husband was disappointed too.
What's so cute about a piranha with such a scary face?
Well, most people wouldn't understand how cute Emma is. By the way, why did you try to take $100,000 from me?
I really needed the money.
If you need money, why don't you work and earn it yourself?
It's not that easy to earn $100,000. Besides, I wanted to get back at John.
Get back at him? Did my husband do something bad to you?
He was smarter than me.
What?
He was a good student, but he was a quiet, dull guy.
Well, yes.
I, on the other hand, was a total failure academically. But I was popular with women and I was supposed to be more successful than him in the future. But John got a good job at a good company and got married before me. And he even had a cute daughter.
She's a piranha though.
Shut up. I thought she was a human being until just now. While he's enjoying his life, I failed to find a job. I was making a living at a part-time job. I couldn't forgive myself for losing everything to him.
I see. I guess it's called male jealousy?
I didn't want to lose to him. I wanted to give him a good beating someday, so I decided to take his money.
But why did you call me the wife? You were only jealous of my husband. I had nothing to do with it, right?
I thought you were easier to fool.
Huh?
John is smart. I thought he'd easily find out it was me. But your grades were about the same as mine. I thought if I told you I was the police, you'd get scared and cough up the $100,000.
I've been taken for a fool too, haven't I?
And you've got a wad of dummy money. You're so clever.
I knew it was you on the other end. There's no way I'd give you $100,000.
How dare you make fun of me? We were friends in school. I never want to see your face again.
Speak for yourself. You didn't even know my husband was dead. Making up lies about diamonds or whatever.
Well, this time it didn't work out, so let's just forget about it. Forget about me. I'm leaving town. And you're never gonna see or hear from me again.
You're already surrounded by cops.
What? No way. There's a police car parked right in front of me. You call the police?
Of course. You tried to cheat me out of $100,000. I already called the police. You may not have noticed it, but before you even met me in the parking lot, your car was already marked.
Damn, you tricked me. You promised not to tell the police, to keep Emma safe.
You tricked me first.
But I kept my word.
So you're going to take Emma away? How? Hold her in your bare hands? Don't tell me you want the whole tank.
No, I don't want Emma.
Then you'll be a big boy and be arrested by the police.
Wait a minute. You know, it was $100,000 in fake money. Calling the police about stealing a lot of play money? That's going a little overboard, isn't it?
And by play money, it was a wad of cash that my mother gave me and I treasured. You took $100,000 worth of toys away from me. If my luck goes down, it's your fault.
It won't go down.
Besides, I told you before, you can be arrested for attempted fraud, didn't I?
Oh no, I don't want to be arrested.
If you didn't want to get caught, you shouldn't have done this in the first place.
That's the only way I could get my hands on $100,000 quickly.
Come to think of it, ever since you were a student, you've always had a tendency to want to have fun. You try to get results without hard work. You skipped class and copying my husband's reports. But if you think it's easy to get $100,000, you're wrong. If you have time to think about some stupid scam, then work hard and diligently.
I understand. I'm sorry. I'll work hard from now on. You're gonna have to help me.
What's the matter with you? You think if you apologize, I'll forgive you?
We're friends, right?
What? Friends?
We hung out together a lot when we were students.
That was a long time ago, not now. I wouldn't call a scumbag who tries to cheat me out of money, out of jealousy, a friend.
I apologize for trying to take your money. So why don't you call the police and convince them to let me go?
I can't.
Oh, come on, why not?
Well then, goodbye, scammer. I have no more use for you. I'll block you too.
Wait a minute. Oh no, a police officer is approaching me. Please help me. Oh my God.
Shortly thereafter, Watson was arrested. Why he was after $100,000 had always been a mystery to me. According to the police investigation, he had no regular job, but he had a serious gambling problem. He was in debt. The amount was a little over $100,000. He came up with the idea of committing this crime. The case was successfully solved though. I am so disappointed because he was an old friend of mine. I am sure that my husband in heaven feels the same way. I hope Watson will work diligently from now on. I would like to continue to live peacefully with Emma, the memento of my husband.
Bonnie, where are you and what are you doing? Hurry up and answer the phone. Sorry, Mom, I just got off work. You are such a total jerk. You fooled me beautifully. What? I want you to divorce my son immediately. Huh? Today, okay? Excuse me, Mom? I don't want you to call me Mom. You're a bottom feeder. Oh, come on. What is it all of a sudden? Aren't you even going to explain to me why I have to get a divorce? You don't have any idea? Well, no. I don't even know why you call me a bottom feeder. This is why you're poor. I don't think I'm poor. Huh? You're going to claim you're not poor with that going on? So anyway, just calm down and tell me what you're talking about. It's funny that after seeing a bank book like that, you're telling me to calm down. What? A bank book? Don't tell me you went through our drawers. What kind of a person would go through your drawers? I was just looking for something, and I happened to find a bank book. No. It's not right to open a drawer in someone's house without permission. How did you get into the house in the first place? I made a spare key. Again? Please stop it already. What are you talking about? There's nothing strange about a mother entering her son and daughter-in-law's house. It's a mother's job to check that you, the wife, are taking care of the house. But my husband has already left you and started his own family. Making a duplicate key without permission is going too far, even for a mother. Shut up. Why are you making such a fuss and complaining? Before you know it, you'll start slacking off on your housework. I'm going to be keeping an eye on you from now on. I'm not slacking off. I'm usually too busy with work to do much housework, but on my days off, I clean the house and prep meals. That's why I have to go over there every now and then. I have to keep the house in order. I can't believe it. How much free time do you have when the place is 2 hours away by bus? That doesn't matter now. What's with the bank book balance?
Balance?
Why is it your bank book balance as a doctor is $1?
$1?
How much money do you have to spend to get your balance down to $1? Are you in debt? Or is it a lie that you are a doctor?
No,
I allowed my son to marry you because you said you were a doctor. If you're a doctor, you're probably paid more than anyone else. I thought you would be a suitable wife for my family. But when I opened it up, I found that the account balance was $1. What is this? I don't want a daughter-in-law like that. So divorce my son.
Let me tell you something anyway. I have no recollection of a bank book with an account balance of $1. That's no reason for me to divorce Felix.
Well, you're a cocky girl. You deny what I have seen with my own eyes.
I myself don't have such a bank book, so it's a matter of belief or non-belief.
Do you think you can deceive me coming on strong like that?
I don't have a bank book with only $1 in it.
What a person you are. You're a bottom feeder, a pauper, a spender.
I'm none of those.
If I knew this was going to happen, I would never have let you marry my son. I feel so sorry for my son getting tricked by a poor woman. If he stays with you, he'll be doomed to misfortune.
Come on, please calm down. First, we need to find out who owns the bank book.
Shut up. It can't be anyone but you.
I told you it's not mine.
No excuses. I'll make sure you divorce my son.
Felix, have you finished work yet?
Yeah, I'm on the train going home. What's up?
I think your mother made a duplicate key without our permission again.
What? Again?
I'm sorry for talking about this now when you're tired from work.
No. You should have told me earlier, and there's nothing to apologize for. I just gave her a stern warning the other day and took away her keys.
I know, and I saw that myself, but it looks like she was here again today without permission.
What? How many duplicate keys did she make?
Your mother seems to really want to come to our house.
But neither of us are usually at home because of work. Why would she want to come over?
So far, she's just come to check if I'm doing the housework. Like if I'm cleaning up or not, or if there's anything pre-made in the fridge.
What the hell? I don't want her meddling in our life.
This time, she was going through the drawers in the living room.
Ransacked the drawers? Sounds like a thief.
Yes, but she says she was just looking for something, and she found a bank book with a balance of $1.
What?
Then she got angry. She called me poor and a bottom feeder. And then she told me to divorce you.
Huh?
But I don't have a bank book like that. I told your mother that, but she wouldn't listen to me at all. Felix, do you know anything about it?
Yup, that's my bank book.
Oh, really?
It's a bank book that I opened an account with, but ended up not using. I thought I'd have to close it sooner or later. But I've been so busy with work that I haven't had time to go to the bank, so I just left it there.
That's why the account book had a balance of $1.
That's right. But I'm surprised she found it. It's a bank book I don't usually use at all, so I'm sure it was tucked away in the back of the drawer. You'd have to look pretty hard to find it and pull it out.
Maybe it's because it was in the back of the drawer that your mother was curious about it. Well, anyway, at least now I understand. I'm still at work and can't see what's going on at the house, so I was just wondering what was going on.
I'm sorry it got messy. I'll talk to Mom.
Yeah, she was pretty worked up. You can explain to her what's going on.
No. Wait a minute.
What?
I think we can make the best of this situation, don't you?
What do you mean?
You know, the last time my mom made a duplicate key without my permission, there was a fuss, right? We talked about it.
What? Oh, that?
Yeah, I was pretty serious about it.
Well, yeah. If you're really okay with it, I'd appreciate it, but...
Then it's settled.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna need a little help from you, so I hope you can go along with that.
It's okay. I trust you and I'll leave it to you.
Thank you. Let's have a strategy meeting when we get home.
Roger that.
Bonnie, I've had a change of heart about you.
What's this about?
I thought you were stubborn. You listened to me.
I'm sorry?
I went to your house today and found most of your stuff gone. That means you're divorcing Felix and leaving home, right?
Huh? Did you enter the house without permission again?
I'm Felix's mother.
I think Felix just took your duplicate key again.
Once I make a duplicate key, it's mine.
You're a criminal now.
That's not important. When are you guys getting divorced? Today? Tomorrow?
No,
I'm glad I could save my son from a poor wretch like you. I told him about the $1 balance. I wonder if it helped.
Oh, you told Felix?
Of course I did.
Then you already know. That's your son's bank book.
What? My son? Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying. Didn't Felix explain it to you? I don't think it's a good idea to accuse someone just on the basis of an assumption, without checking the name in the bank book.
Come to think of it, Felix was trying to cover for you by saying that. But the fact that your belongings are missing from the house, I knew that he followed my advice and decided to kick you out, didn't he? I was right. You lying bottom feeder, poor woman should get a quick divorce.
I see. This was supposed to be my last piece of advice.
Advice?
I don't want to seek understanding from someone who even twists the story of her own son.
Huh?
That's enough. Excuse me.
What the hell is this? Well, if the divorce is final, then whatever. I'm going to find a suitable wife for our family this time. But well, it's not going to be easy to find the right woman for my son. I'll clean up his room so that he can live at home for as long as he needed. Bonnie, I saw the screen caps of your messages with Mother. She's such a twisted character. There's no helping her now.
I guess not. I think your mom wants us to get a divorce no matter what.
I thought I was giving her one last chance. So much bad blood has accumulated over the past few decades that even I, her son, can't take it anymore. I guess we'll just have to put the plan into action now.
Are you sure you're okay? After all, she is your mother. Are you sure you're not overreacting?
Yeah, don't worry about me. Actually, you know, there's a part of me that feels pretty good.
What?
After all, my dad's mental health is ruined because of my mom. She's a monster you shouldn't get close to.
Monster indeed.
Bonnie, thanks for your concern. I've already made the transition, so I'm fine.
Yeah, okay.
Well then, I'll go ahead and get ready too.
Yeah, I'll see you at the new place.
Bonnie, what the hell is going on here? I thought you were divorced, but Felix hasn't come home yet. Bonnie, are you still at work? I went to your house today to check on you. The spare key I usually use didn't work anymore, so I asked the neighbors. They told me that the house has been vacant for a few days. Hey, that's not true. The house is vacant, is it? You moved out, but Felix is still living there, right? Where the hell did you take Felix? Give me back my Felix! Mother, it's no use going to that house. Felix? Come on, stop pestering Bonnie with messages. Where are you now? You already divorced Bonnie, didn't you? Come back home right now. No, I'm not going home. Why not? You moved out of the apartment you were living in with Bonnie, didn't you? Let's live together as a family again. The three of us? That's right. Your father will be happy to see you back. Dad's not at home anymore, right? Huh? This is no time for casual texting. Take a good look around the house. What are you talking about? Your dad's been with me the whole... Huh? Just... What's going on? Your father's stuff is gone. You know what? It took you too long to even notice. What? Your dad moved out of the family home? Just as it appears. Why would he leave? I don't understand. Dad couldn't take it anymore. You were obsessed with me, your son. You even made a duplicate key for yourself. You wouldn't listen to me even when I tried to warn you. You kept breaking into our house and bullying my wife over and over again. You even claimed my $1 bank book was hers. You went as far as to demand a divorce. What? And you've always been selfish and annoyed Dad. He worked hard for you. You're always telling him to earn more money. Even Dad, who's always been so kind to you, gave up on you. Oh no, so I have to live at home by myself now? That's right. What about you, Felix? You're divorced and single. Where are you going to live now? I'm not divorced. Huh? That can't be true. Bonnie's belongings were disappearing one after another. I know that. That means you kicked Bonnie out, didn't you? No, I didn't. I didn't kick her out. I just moved Bonnie's stuff out first so she could move into our new house. What? I've already moved all my stuff out. Bonnie and I are living in the new place, so you can't use the duplicate key you have, can you? That's terrible, Felix. You tricked me. You pretended to divorce Bonnie and moving out without telling me? Well, if you say I tricked you, you're probably right. But I had to do this to protect my family. Why would you treat your mother this badly? No, it's you, Mother, who's been treating us badly. Huh? You were complaining about a bank book with a balance of $1 and even told Bonnie to divorce. And I explained to you that that bank book was mine. I told you why the balance was $1, but you wouldn't listen to me. You called Bonnie a liar and a poor woman. You relentlessly pressured her to get a divorce. I couldn't believe you only had a $1 balance. You know what? I told you many times that it was an unused bank book, and yet you assumed the bank book was Bonnie's. And I brought it to your house. I showed you that it had my name on it. Mom, you just wouldn't admit you were wrong. The only thing I could do was laugh. You know what? I'm no longer your son. What? That's why I moved out of the house without telling you. What are you talking about? You're my only son. I'm sorry, but I can't continue being your son. I see what's going on here. Bonnie must have some kind of control over you. If that's the case, I'll get you a lawyer or whatever. I'll protect you from that woman. You know, are you still going to say that? You can't be a doctor and have a $1 balance. Either she's lying about her profession or she's a spendthrift. I'll say it again. The bank book with the $1 balance is mine. I also explained to you how that bank book came about. You acted as if my words didn't exist. Do you know how I felt? Well, you wanted to protect Bonnie, didn't you? But I don't think you need to force yourself to stay married to a poor woman. Your mother will find you a more suitable partner. Until then, live at home with your mother. We have a room for you too. I'm done with this. What? There's no point in saying any more. What do you mean? I mean, I'm cutting all ties with you. Wait! I'm never going back to your house again, and I'll never see you again. Felix? Just give up on me. Hey, where's your father? You know, don't you, Felix? I know, but I won't tell you. Why not? Because my dad's going to divorce you. I'm sure you'll hear from a lawyer soon. Divorce? I don't want that kind of trouble. You should be a little embarrassed. What? Do you have any idea how much you tortured him? He's mentally ill enough to go to the hospital. Your father's in the hospital? I didn't know that. Well, you were too preoccupied with destroying our marriage. I guess you didn't notice the change in his health. I didn't want to destroy your marriage. I was just trying to protect you. Bonnie, she's so busy with work. She's always trying to cut corners on the housework. If I, her mother-in-law, don't keep an eye on her, you won't be able to live decently. It's none of your business. We both work. We work and do housework together. She's making you do the housework. Whoever does the housework is our business. No, it's not up to you. The wife should do the housework. It pains me to have such old-fashioned ideas forced on me. It's time you let Dad and me go. I've only ever been a housewife. If your father and you leave me, how will I get by? Come on, you will have to work for yourself, won't you? Don't be silly. At my age, I can't work now. I can't keep up with my physical strength. No. You have the energy to travel 2 hours one way to break into your son and his wife's house. You're fit enough to work. But... Well then, goodbye forever. Felix, at least tell me where you are. Please, don't leave me all alone. After that, my father-in-law divorced my mother-in-law without incident. He now lives near our new house. As for my mother-in-law, she is desperately searching for us. We have moved far away from my parents' house. We have asked our relatives and acquaintances not to tell our mother-in-law the location of our new house. My mother-in-law will not be able to find us. The stress of being left alone has made my mother-in-law completely weak. She has sold the house and is now living a solitary life in a facility where no one comes to visit her. My husband and I, on the other hand, have been freed from the stress of my mother-in-law and are spending our days peacefully. My father-in-law is also in much better health since the divorce. We continue to have a good relationship, going back and forth to each other's homes for meals and drinks. My work and personal life are going well, and I am very happy. Are you having your lunch break now? Yeah, I just opened my lunchbox. What's wrong? I just got a message from my mom. Really? What did your mom say? I heard you said terrible things to my mom again. What? Terrible things? I don't remember that. Don't lie. No, I'm not lying. I heard you said you and Mom wouldn't go shopping together for some reason, didn't you? Why would you say such a horrible thing? Wait, I didn't say that. What do you mean? My mom called and asked you to take her shopping, didn't she? Oh, that happened yesterday. See, you knew it. But I never said anything about not going with your mom. Then what did you say? I had to work overtime yesterday. I said if it wasn't too urgent, I'd take her on my day off. Then your mother said she understood, but... Are you sure? There's no way I would lie. I wouldn't lie to her. But didn't Mom want to go shopping right away? Even if she did, I couldn't take her shopping while I was at work, could I? Also, she said it wasn't urgent. Mom was unhappy about it, so you must text her to apologize. You're not very perceptive until I pointed out. Why can't you understand how Mom feels? Even if you told me that, I couldn't do anything about it because I was at work, right? I'm not just talking about when you're at work. You're always like that. Yeah, okay. So I'll be careful from now on. You need to be a little careful how you say that. Okay. I won't forgive you if you hurt my mom. I understand. I apologize in advance to your mom just in case. What do you mean, just in case? I'll apologize to her. Can I talk to you for a second? I just started my lunch break, so I'm fine. What is it? I heard you said some terrible things to my mom again, didn't you? What? I didn't say anything. And what do you mean by again? Mom made you dinner, didn't she? And she made my favorite dish, steak and mashed potatoes. What? When was that? Yesterday. She went to the trouble of making it, so she thought she'd share it with us. But you said that you don't want her bad food. She said she was turned down. Huh? There's no way I would have said that. No, you would have said it. That's terrible, don't be silly. Actually, it was the opposite. The opposite? What do you mean? I got a message from your mom. She said it's too much trouble to think about dinner, so she asked me to make something and bring it. But I'll be late after work, so I said that I'll buy something on my way home and bring it to her. That was what I said, but she never wrote back. Why didn't you take dinner to my mom? Because I thought, since she didn't write back, she must be okay. Mom lives alone. She must have felt lonely eating dinner alone. Why can't you understand that? I don't know why you said that. I was at work. I didn't have time to think about it. Wait a minute. But your mom told you the opposite, right? Oh, yes, but... She never mentioned anything about steak and mashed potatoes. Isn't something weird? It's not a big deal. It's a big deal for me. That would mean your mom was lying to you. And it doesn't make sense to complain about me because of that. I don't think so. All you have to do is to be nicer to my mom. She's lonely all by herself now that Dad's gone. Why can't you understand how Mom feels? Okay, I get it. It's all my fault. What's with that tone? You're the one who's not witty and you snapped back at me? Okay, that's enough. I'll apologize to your mom properly. Are you going to work overtime again today? No, I'm going to finish work on time. Will you be home about the same time as usual? Why? Is something wrong? Actually... What? Actually, I just got a message from your mom. From my mom? What did she say? Your mom told me to stop by her house on the way home from work. Did she say that? Why would she want you? I don't know. She wouldn't have called you. I said, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to stop by your mom's house. Really? What do you mean? Did Mom really ask you to come? You're so persistent. It's really obvious. What's the use of lying like this? You're going to go bully Mom again, aren't you? I won't forgive you if you bully my mom. Bully? What is that? When have I ever bullied your mom? You're always saying things to hurt her. What? When have I ever said anything to hurt your mom? Actually, it's the opposite of that. I don't get it. You often say terrible things to Mom. Every time you did something, my mom reported to me. Hey, can you stop saying Mom over and over again? What the hell? My mom is a very special person to me. You always misunderstand everything. I don't want you to think badly of me because of misunderstanding. I don't like the way you say that. It's because you seem to pick on my mom. Huh? So what about you? You're always saying Mom all the time. You never listen to what your wife says. Why don't you listen to your wife once in a while? You only say what's good for you. No, your mom does that. What the hell? I'm the one who's always texting on WhatsApp. Even though I always listen to what you want to say. Do you still complain about that too? It's not a complaint. It's a fact. That's enough. Anyway, I'll stop by your mom's house on my way home. I'm gonna be home at the usual time. Hey, what did you do to my mom? Mom again? What are you talking about? Don't be silly. I'm talking about yesterday. Yesterday? I always said I'd never forgive you if you hurt my mom. What did you do to her? I didn't do anything. You're lying. My mom called me and was crying. She said you did terrible things to her. What? But she said she'd put up with it because she felt bad for you. I'm so worried about my mom because she was calling me while crying. I'm on my way to my parents' house now. What about work? How can I work when my mom called me crying? Are you sure? How much do you care about your mom? I'm so sick of this. Don't be ridiculous. The only reason I have to do this is your fault. Because you bullied my mom. For the record, I was bullied by her. What the hell? When I arrived at your parents' house, she wouldn't let me enter. She said that I should only serve her son. She also asked me when I will quit work. And if I can't take care of you, she wants me to get a divorce right away. She yelled at me and even slapped me. I almost cried. But it's not her fault. My mom was correct. In fact, you've been working late every day. You even come home late. You don't care about me, do you? How can you say that? Because we can't live on your income alone. If I don't work, we wouldn't live in such a luxurious apartment. Anyway, I won't forgive anyone who picks on my mom. Enough. You wouldn't listen to me anyway. What's with that tone of voice? Hey, you're already back at the apartment, right? The lights seem to be on. I don't know why, but I can't unlock the front door. Can you open it for me? I feel so bad right now. Your key doesn't work anymore. What does it mean? I ordered to change all the locks. Sorry, I don't get it. What do you mean you ordered to change all the locks? You're really stupid, you know that? I did it so you couldn't get in. You did the terrible thing to my mom. If you're such a jerk, get out of here right now. Why did you say so? I saw her crying and I couldn't leave her alone, so I brought her home. Is your mom in there? Of course she is. If I left her at home alone, I don't know what you'll do to my mom. Wait a sec. I'm sick right now. I'm gonna throw up. Please let me in the house. No, I can't. Why? I'm really sick. You should feel what my mom went through. I can't believe how hard it must have been for Mom. I didn't know anything about the pain your mom went through. I didn't do anything to hurt your mom too. What did I do that I have to receive a punishment like this? I heard you were sarcastic to my mom. I heard you were even violent to her. What are you talking about? Who told you that? It had to be my mom. Mom told me all about it while crying. All those episodes are full of lies. Hey, what a thing to say. How would Mom lie? Oh, for God's sake, just open the door. I feel so bad and I think I'm going to collapse. Anyone who picks on my mom should collapse on the spot. I told you I don't tolerate people who bully my precious mother. Do you really believe what your mom said? Do you really think I'm the kind of woman who would do such a terrible thing? Yeah, of course. From what my mom has told me, I'm sure you do. I got a terrible wife. Terrible? You don't believe my story at all. No wonder. Why do you expect me to believe you after you were violent to my mom? Don't you dare to come back to this house again. Your mom was the one who was being violent to me, remember? And I said I feel so bad. You ate something nasty anyway, didn't you? You're pathetic. Your sickness will go away soon anyway. Compared to you, Mom is heartbroken and she just wants to go to sleep. Of course it's an act. It can't be an act. You've done a terrible thing to my mom. That's enough. Get out of here. Well, if you insist. Is that all you have to say? Huh? What's with the big talk all of a sudden? I have nothing else to say to you. Okay then. I'm just letting you know that you and I have successfully divorced. Divorce? Who said anything about the divorce? You believed your mother's lies. You blamed me based on that information alone. You even changed the locks on the house to protect her. And you kicked me out when I felt sick and was on the verge of collapse. It's the same as asking for a divorce. You know how much I've suffered. That's just what you've been suffering on your own. I don't feel that way at all, so it's not a divorce. You really are a stupid woman. Don't be rude. Besides, for a divorce to be finalized, the divorce petition has to be filed, right? And it has to be in your own handwriting. I don't remember writing anything like that, though. Generally, a wife who can't even have children because of her job like you doesn't have the right to talk like that to me. Are you sure about that? What do you mean? Apparently, you didn't know how to get a divorce. What? All I need to do for divorce is to file a divorce petition. Don't be ridiculous. Liar! It's not acceptable. You just forgot about that. Well, I guess that's how much you didn't care about me. When did I file out the divorce petition? The day you complained about how I was talking to your mom. Huh? There's so much going on, I almost forgot too. I got called out by your mom, and I brought her cakes as a souvenir. I think you remember the day you made a fuss about your mom vomiting when she ate it? In the end, it was because your mom ate too many cakes. Oh, yeah, something like that happened. That time, you took your mom's word for it, just like you always did. You told me that if I do anything terrible to your mom again, it's time to get a divorce. Also, you said that you need to prepare a divorce petition just in case. Oh. Do you remember? Then you said, keep it with you so that you can order a divorce anytime I want. You gave me a chance, didn't you? That's what happened. You don't remember any of our correspondence? As your ex-wife, it's so sad. Ex-wife? So did you prepare the divorce petition from that time? Of course I did. You ordered me to do so. I had a divorce petition in my bag since that day. I was at my wit's end, so I didn't wait for your order and filed the divorce petition. Are you kidding me? Why did you do that? We haven't discussed anything yet.
Can I tell you why?
Tell me.
First, I'm fed up with your mom's lies. Second, I'm sick and tired of you believing your mom's lies and blaming only me.
Is there more?
Did I tell you before that I wasn't feeling well, didn't I?
Did you say that?
That was morning sickness.
What? Morning sickness?
Yes, I'm pregnant.
Huh? Is it my baby?
Of course it is.
What? You should have told me that quickly. Finally, we're going to have the baby we've always wanted, huh? I'm going to be a father and my mom is going to be a grandmother. Mom will be so happy.
I'm sorry, but I have no intention of raising my baby with you guys.
Huh? Why not? It's my baby, right?
But I'm already divorced from you. I'm going to put the baby in my family register. You're not the father, and your mom is not the grandmother. Both of you are just strangers.
What's that? I told you I'm not getting a divorce. Besides, we can get back together now by getting remarried.
I really don't want to do that. I really don't want to live with you anymore.
You're taking away my baby.
I've decided that you and your mom are too much of a disadvantage to my baby.
Too much of a disadvantage? What kind of nonsense are you talking about?
I've already told you why you guys are such a disadvantage to my baby. Your mom is not afraid to tell lies that never happened. You believe 100% of the lies you don't see or hear and abuse me. That's just a bad influence on a child growing up.
Okay, I get it. But if you insist on not letting me see my child, I will take you to court or whatever.
Be my guest. I don't think you guys stand a chance.
What do you mean?
You changed the locks on my house without my permission and kicked me out.
So what? I did that because you bullied my mom.
What makes you think I bullied your mom? It was all a misunderstanding, and you were never there with us.
Of course, she's right, even if I wasn't there.
It's not up to you to judge. I've been recording every conversation I've had with your mom for some time now.
What?
It was unreasonable, so I was considering divorce.
Did you do that too?
The recorded data would be excellent evidence of grounds for divorce. The record of WhatsApp between you and me when you kicked me out of the house would also be useful. You kicked me out of the house for no good reason in the first place. If you changed the locks and didn't let me in, you violated the obligation to cohabitate.
Is that so?
See? I told you. You know I have a lot of reasons to get a divorce, don't you?
Wait. Mom and I want to see the baby. Just let me see my baby, please.
That's one thing I absolutely refuse to do. I'll tell the baby that his father died in an accident, so I'll never let the baby see you.
Why the hell not? It's definitely my baby, right? What's wrong with the father seeing his child?
There are so many bad things. You're a mama's boy. You don't listen to what your wife says, and you even kicked her out of the house. I don't want a father like that for my child.
Please don't say that. I'm sure that if the baby sees me, the baby will grow up to be an adult who cares about his mother, okay? And when that happens, you'll be happy, won't you?
I will be happy, but I want my child to grow up as an independent and caring adult, not a mama's boy like you.
I'm sorry that I only defended my mom. Please, forgive me. I just want you to give me a second chance.
I can't believe you said that. I'm sick of living with you. I've had enough.
So I'll never see you or the baby again?
Of course, you won't. I've been telling you that for a while now. If you guys start doing something to threaten us, I will call the police immediately.
Raising a child is expensive, isn't it? It's not easy for you to do it alone, is it?
Don't worry.
Fortunately, I have a higher income than you. You're a liar. And my parents are willing to back me up financially, so you don't have to worry about money. I'm not asking you to help me. Please, don't give up on me. Don't get me wrong, okay? You're the one who abandoned me. You're the one who kicked me out of the house for no reason. So, I'm sorry about that. It's too late now. I just want to have a stable, pregnant life. Do not come near me again. From now on, I'm going to block all your calls, emails, and WhatsApp. How dare you do such a terrible thing? That's my word. I'll end my report on the divorce settlement now. I don't know if I'll ever see you again. I hope you and your dearly beloved mom get along well with each other. See you. Oh, wait. I cut off all communication with my ex-husband. He came to the company where I worked, shouting, "You crazy woman!" My ex-husband was seized by my coworkers, and the police were called. He was severely cautioned for obstruction of business because he punched my coworker. He also received a claim for damages from the injured coworker. I'm sincerely sorry for the trouble I caused to the company. But now that my ex-husband has been punished, I feel much better. Since then, he has never appeared in front of me again, which is a great relief. I'm spending a peaceful time at home with my parents as I am about to give birth. During this period, I would like to reconsider my way of life as a mother. Camille, sorry. I have a sudden business trip starting tomorrow. Huh? Starting tomorrow? That's sudden. And it's really far, for 2 nights and 3 days. 2 nights and 3 days? Didn't the president say the company would consider having business trips closer for employees with children? Yeah, I know. But one of my colleagues suddenly can't go, due to a family tragedy or something. Others have important meetings, and I'm the only one available. Well, if that's the case, it can't be helped. I promised about going to an amusement park this weekend. I'm so sorry. It's okay. Ava is with me right now and I just told her. She said, "Daddy, do your best at work." The support from your daughter really touches the heart. I'm about to cry. You are being too dramatic, honey. But for real, I'm glad she grew up to be a smart and kind daughter. She's only 5, but she's mature. You're busy with work, and Ava is usually asleep by the time you get home. Did you forget that she's going to elementary school next year? She understands these things already. If Ava is cheering for you, you can't help but give your best, right, honey? Yes, I'll do my best. I have to prepare some documents for my business trip, so I might be back in the morning. Wait, so you're leaving for the business trip early tomorrow morning? It might turn out that way. I'm sorry, but could you pack my suitcase with a change of clothes and stuff? I'll get everything I need for work at the office. Just prepare it like you do for our regular trips. Sure, I'll take care of it. Thanks. It's really nice to have a family that helps out in times like this. What are you talking about? I'm your wife, so it's only natural. But you'll make it up to me about the amusement park next time, okay? Ava will sulk if you neglect her too much. I understand. Well, to avoid that, I will support you two when I get back home. I'll be waiting for you. Anyway, good luck at work for now. All right. I'm going to start preparing the documents. Bye. I can't wait for tomorrow's trip. I've always wanted to stay at the Riverfront Resort Hotel. The room has a gorgeous bath, and the dinner will be a French dinner. I'm so excited, I don't think I'll be able to sleep tonight. What? Trevor? What? Camille? Oops, I sent it by mistake. I see. Did you say Riverfront Resort Hotel? I think it's a luxury resort that just opened. You said you're going on a business trip tomorrow, right? Yes, I am. So, I'm staying there on my business trip. You're staying at a place like that on a business trip? Yeah. The president of the company seems to have splurged on it for me because it's a very long business trip, 2 nights and 3 days. It's so popular that it's hard to get a reservation, but I'm amazed he got a room. Who were you originally going to send that message to? I thought you were going on a business trip alone. Are you with someone? Didn't I tell you? I'm with my colleague, Taylor. I thought everyone was so busy that you were the only one who could go. That's how it started out. But Taylor decided to come with me because he thought it would be too difficult for me to go alone. It is an important deal, you know. I see. Taylor has a young child too, right? Is he fine with a 3-day, 2-night business trip? I'm the same way, right? It's hard to juggle being a dad and a businessman. Well, he was just talking about spoiling their family once he went back. I see. I feel bad that I'm breaking the promise with you and Ava. I feel like I'm the only one who's getting a good deal. So, I couldn't bring myself to say it earlier. Well, you are right. I'm a little jealous. I won't tell Ava about the resort. I appreciate that. Well, I still have work to do. Good luck. Give my regards to Taylor. Thanks to you, I managed to get to the hotel on time. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. You just came back in the morning, grabbed your luggage, and ran out without even eating breakfast. I was so surprised. I'm sorry. I had a last-minute flight to catch. You must really work until midnight and then go on a rush business trip. Take the rest of the day off. No, it doesn't work like that. What? I've got a dinner meeting with some executives from a business partner. The meeting isn't until tomorrow. These things are important for business too. Being a businessman is tough, huh? I'm doing this for you and Ava. I'll keep up the good work as a father and a businessman. Good luck. By the way, are you with Taylor now? Yes, we're together. We're going to a dinner meeting together. I see. What's wrong? Nothing. I was just wondering. Well, I'm off to a dinner meeting now. It'll probably last till midnight, and I won't be able to reply. So don't worry about me, okay? Okay, I understand. Hey, Vanessa. I finally don't have to worry about my wife anymore, baby. I'll be waiting for you in the hotel lobby. Well, even so, meeting near home would risk being caught by my wife. So going separately to a hotel far away and then meeting up, you really came up with a clever plan. Until now, I'm sorry I couldn't meet up with you because of my family. My wife thinks I'm on a business trip this time, so we're going to go tonight. We'll have a nice evening alone tonight. I'm so happy. I'll be there right now. I'll be waiting for you, Vanessa, my baby girl. What? Wait! You've got to be kidding. Why are you here? You said you'd wait for me in the lobby, so I went over there for you, okay? But that was... Did you mean to send it to a woman named Vanessa Rogers? What? Why do you know her full name? Well, she told me. What? I'm with Vanessa right now. You ran out of the lobby as soon as you saw me. I wonder if you didn't see that Vanessa was here too. So what? I don't know about Vanessa. I meant to send that message to Taylor. If you were going to send something like that to a married coworker with kids, that's just weird. Vanessa admitted she was having an affair with you. What? I heard you told her you were divorcing me and marrying her. Vanessa seemed she knew that you were married. She believed you were serious about her. That's when you ran away at once when you saw me. She was so shocked and she felt betrayed. I guess she's done with you now. You had been having an affair with her for the past 3 months, and that you've been seeing each other many weeknights. And you were planning a 3-day, 2-night affair starting today at this hotel. She told me everything. Damn it. Why did she blabber on and on? She should have kept her mouth shut. How can you say that after missending me twice? You've got nerve. You told me everything about going to Riverfront Resort Hotel, being in the lobby, and more, didn't you? What are you going to do to Vanessa? I won't forgive you if you hurt her. Are you pretending to protect her now? Coming from someone who ran away? I'm angry at Vanessa, but what pisses me off the most is you. Vanessa is sorry for what she did, and she seems really shocked until now. Firstly, we want you, who is on the run, to come back, now. I won't. If I go, I will get in trouble. I'll keep running like this. I don't think you can escape the police. The police? What do you mean? My husband went missing, so I should file a missing person report, right? Your father and mother are gonna do it too. If the police can't do it, they're ready to hire a detective or whatever it takes to clearly establish the truth with their son. Why are you dragging Mom and Dad into this? Don't go making this into a big deal on your own. I don't have a choice. I needed someone to watch Ava while I was here. Oh. Even though you saw me coming alone, you weren't worried about your daughter. As a father, how could you act like that? But... When I talked to your mother about how suspicious you were, she said, "Don't worry about Ava. Just go find out what's going on." She gladly sent me off. By the way, your father arranged the plane tickets to get me here. It was a bit of a rush job, so I wasn't sure if I could get a ticket. But thanks to your father being a gold member of the airline. Luckily, one person canceled, so I was able to come all the way here. What the hell? Well, if Vanessa already told you everything, there's nothing I can hide. Do you want a divorce now? What? Investigating the affair persistently like this, that's what you want, right? Then fine, I'll divorce you. Are you just going to shrug it off? Yeah, so what? But you should raise Ava. I don't want the kid. I won't be able to continue the relationship with Vanessa anyway. It is just so hassle for me to find a new one. If I had a kid with me. What are you saying? How can you talk about your daughter like that? She loves you so much. Even when she can't go to the amusement park, she still encourages you to do a good job. She's such a sweet and kind child. I thought you loved her. I was just pretending to love her. My company's policy is to support parenting, or whatever it's called. People who don't like kids are treated like they're not human. It's really depressing, you know? I can't believe you were this kind of person. Say whatever you want. I don't want a nagging woman like you and your annoying daughter. I want to get the hell out of your life. If you want alimony and child support, I'll pay for it. While the president's policies are annoying, but the pay is good. But But can you continue working at that company?
What?
Because people from the company know that you lied about going on a business trip. They'll ask you a lot of questions, and it'll be hard for you to stay, don't you think?
Why? You told them?
Even the kind president, who is a father and supportive of employees with kids, suddenly sending you and Taylor on a business trip? I thought it was strange. After you left this morning, I called the company and asked them.
What did you say?
I was surprised when Taylor answered. When I asked him about the business trip, he had no idea what I was talking about. He told me you were on leave until tomorrow. There wasn't a business trip planned, and there was no colleague who suddenly couldn't go on a business trip due to a family death. You're just trying to make someone's family member die so you can have an affair with them. That's just disgusting.
Damn.
By the way, he mentioned you are going home on time as well, including yesterday, when you came home in the morning. So I got suspicious and quickly left Ava with your parents and decided to go to the Riverfront Resort Hotel. When I left, there was still no clear evidence of the affair. But then, I received a message from you that proves your affair. I also got a testimonial from Vanessa. Oh, I received a message from your mom just now.
What? Don't tell my parents about this, please.
Of course, I told them everything. She's taking care of Ava, so I have to keep her informed.
Oh no.
They are both very furious. Your dad even said he's going to disown you.
Oh my God.
Well, there's nowhere to run now.
Damn it.
Even without you telling me, I'll take Ava. I can't leave Ava to a scumbag like you. I'll get alimony and child support too. If you come back quickly and are willing to talk, I might go easy on you. If not, we'll settle things through a lawyer from now on.
Wait, I'm going back to the hotel right now. Forgive me, Camille, please.
Trevor, Vanessa, and I boarded a plane to go home. My in-laws were waiting for us at the airport, and his father took Trevor and Vanessa away and lectured them. As for me, I went home with Ava and my mother-in-law. After that, I divorced Trevor and I naturally got custody of Ava. Later, I demanded alimony and child support from Trevor and alimony from Vanessa. As expected, Trevor's company found out about the affair, and the president of the company got furious. In the end, Trevor voluntarily resigned from the company. He was also cut off from his in-laws and was looking for a new girlfriend while working part-time at a restaurant. Well, it's unlikely for a woman to date a man working part-time at his age. Now he lives alone, paying alimony and child support while struggling financially. Ava was more than a little shocked by the divorce, and as a mother, it was heartbreaking. However, my in-laws were understanding and supportive, helping her gradually recover. Next weekend, with Ava and my in-laws, we are going to an amusement park. Hey, honey. How's work? Is now a good time to talk?
I'm on my lunch break, so I'm free to talk.
Oh, that's good.
Baby, I'm still thinking about our wedding. It was the best day of my life.
Yeah, me too. It was such a memorable day. I feel bad that you're already working while I'm still on leave.
You don't have to feel bad, baby. Well, I can't help it. It's just the busy season. But I'm doing my best at work for you.
That's my husband.
So, is there anything you want to talk about? You don't usually message me while I'm at work. Did something happen?
There's just something I wanted to tell you.
What's wrong?
I was organizing the wedding gifts we got from our guests, and there's something about the gift from your parents that surprised me. Have you seen it, Harry?
Really? I've been caught up in things and haven't had a chance to check. What's wrong with their gift?
Well, it's kinda awkward to tell you, but I think they gave us $10.
What? $10? Really?
We should be grateful, and I know we shouldn't mention this, but a gift from the groom's parents, it seems a bit too little, you know?
Yeah, $10 is unbelievable.
But I'm kinda worried about your parents. Maybe they are struggling financially?
I don't think so. My dad is still working as a company executive. He couldn't make it to the wedding because of the emergency at work. His salary is definitely higher than mine. There's no way they're facing financial difficulties.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, when I saw your mother at the wedding, she was wearing expensive jewelry.
Maybe she was putting in extra effort for the wedding, but it looked too flashy in my opinion.
I wonder why it was $10.
Well, I will try to talk to them about it casually.
Yeah, it's awkward for me to ask, so please do. Hey, Erica. How can you be such an insensitive wife? What? What's going on all of a sudden? My son messaged me just now. He said the wedding gift from us was too little. What? Did he really say it was too little? Well, he didn't exactly say it was too little, but he asked if there was some reason why we were trying to save money on the wedding gift. I know what you're doing, Erica. You must be pressuring our son to make complaints about me. No, I would never complain. I don't think so. You were probably complaining because we only gave you $10. No, it's not like that. I was just wondering if there was a reason you couldn't spend much money. It was just a concern. We're struggling financially, so we had to settle for $10. Struggling financially? Yes. We don't even have enough money to pay the electricity bill. That's why we can't afford to spend money on wedding gifts. Oh, I didn't know that. Harry has never mentioned anything like that. But he did mention that Billy, your husband, is an executive at a company, so he thought you would have financial stability. Well, you see, even though he's an executive, he doesn't get a hefty salary. He has pride as a father, you know. He can't bring himself to tell our son the truth. I see. But it's strange, isn't it? Huh? Because you were wearing expensive jewelry at the wedding. According to Harry and Billy, you often wear designer clothes. You love to go out, yet you are telling me that you are financially struggling. I find that it's a little hard to believe. Excuse me? So, poor people aren't allowed to have designer clothes? Are you saying that poor people should stay home all day long? No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that when I see the way you live your life, I don't think you're financially struggling. You are so dumb. I'm just pretending to have money so that people around me won't worry about my real financial situation. But in reality, I'm having a hard time making ends meet. I see. Listen, we can't even pay the electricity bill. You should be thanking me for giving you a wedding gift. Of course, I'm grateful. It was so hard to give you the $10. I wish someone could give us that much. Then can I check with Billy? What? I want to check with Billy about the financial situation. It just doesn't add up. Are you stupid? Are you trying to embarrass my husband? My husband desperately wants to hide the fact that we are financially struggling. But if you are really in such a difficult situation that you can't afford to pay the electricity bill, as a family, we should help you. But I want to make a check just in case. No, don't do that. Don't do anything unnecessary. Why? You should know that my husband is trying not to worry his son and wife. What's your point for checking with my husband? Are you trying to make fun of us? No, I'm not. And I don't know if he's busy with work right now. He's acting cold toward me. Our marriage is already on the rocks. Please don't bring more drama to our family. I see. Well, if you're not satisfied with $10, I'll give you something else. When my husband's next bonus comes in. No, don't worry about it. Great. Then please mind your own business from now on, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, also, please promise me you won't tell my husband anything about the wedding gift. Do you understand? Okay. Erica, I have a favor to ask you. Do you have a minute? What do you need? Can you lend me some money? What? Do you remember what I said before? We are financially struggling and can't pay the electricity bill, right? Yeah, you did mention that. And now, we can't even pay the rent. We are about to be evicted from our house. What? It's miserable to lose a home at our age. You will help us, right? Of course. I don't want that to happen to you. But why are you trying to borrow from me instead of Harry? Are you dumb? What? As a parent, I don't want my son to worry. My husband doesn't want our son to know that we are in financial trouble either. That's why I messaged you and asked for money. Please do not tell my son or my husband. If my husband finds out that I relied on you because he doesn't make enough money, I'm sure he'd be hurt. I see. I want you to secretly lend me money so that my husband and son won't find out. I'm sorry, Charlotte. That's not gonna happen. Why not? I can't make financial decisions on my own. I have to discuss them with Harry and, of course, with Billy. Oh my God. Just shut up and lend me the money. But... Erica, you have a full-time job. You have plenty of savings, don't you? Your in-laws are in big trouble. Are you going to abandon us? If you're really in trouble, I'd like to help. But to be honest, I don't have that much money either. We just got married. And we just moved into a new house and we have a lot of expenses. Oh, I see. I guess it's fine for you that your in-laws end up on the street because of you. What do you mean? We will end up with no money, no place to live, no food to eat. If anything happens to us, I'm telling you, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. I know you're lying, Charlotte. What? You're lying about your financial situation, right? What are you talking about? Last week, you said you couldn't even pay the electricity bill. So Harry checked with Billy. According to Harry, Billy said that the electricity bill was already paid. There's no way that it wasn't paid. You are lying to me, right? And about the wedding gift? Billy mentioned that he gave you $2,000 for the wedding gift. What? So tell me the truth, Charlotte. We received $10 instead of $2,000. Those are completely different numbers. Oh my God. You made a promise to me that you would not tell my husband. I didn't say anything to him. Harry just checked with Billy. Then my husband is lying. What? Lying? My husband has a lot of pride. He just lied about $2,000 to make himself look good. I don't think he would lie about that. What do you know about him? I'm his wife. I've been with my husband for many years. I know him better than anyone.
I see.
So, Erica, don't say a word. Just lend me the money.
I'm sorry, Charlotte. I can't just lend you money just because you asked me to.
So you don't trust your mother-in-law? Are you willing to let it happen that your in-laws get kicked out of the house?
It's not like that. But about the electricity bill or the wedding gift, what you're saying is totally different from what Billy said. I have to check with him directly before I lend you money.
Do I have to say it again? My husband is a proud man. There's no way he can tell you the truth that we are financially struggling. Just lend me the money now. $200,000 will be enough.
$200,000? I don't have that much money.
Oh, really? You guys are going overseas for your honeymoon next month, right? If you can afford to go abroad, it's no big deal to lend me $200,000.
Are you serious? $200,000 is a lot of money.
If my husband and I end up homeless, it will be your fault. Are you okay with that?
But
if you don't want to do it, I have a plan too.
What?
I'll tell my son that you are cheating on him.
What? I'm not having an affair.
I don't care if it's true or not. A stingy wife who won't lend money to her mother-in-law. I will make my son divorce you.
What? That's terrible. You will lie to your son just to ruin our marriage? I really can't believe you, Charlotte.
If you don't want that to happen, lend me the money. Give me $200,000 within this week. Is that clear? Of course, you must never tell my husband. Erica, it's more than a week now and I haven't heard from you. You have the money ready, right?
Charlotte, I was just about to message you.
Good. So you're going to lend me $200,000, right?
No, I won't.
What do you mean?
I never promised to lend you the money in the first place. I'd rather you apologize to Billy.
What? Why do I have to apologize?
Don't play dumb with me. You deceived Billy, didn't you? He gave you $2,000 for the wedding gift. Instead of giving us the $2,000, you used it for yourself.
What are you talking about?
You were acting so strangely, so I hired a PI to look into it.
What?
I found out one shocking fact after another. You've been cheating on your husband for several years and supporting your boyfriend financially, right?
What are you talking about? I'm too old for cheating. I would never do that.
You desperately wanted to look young, and you wanted to be with younger men, didn't you? I have all the evidence, Charlotte. There's no point in fooling around. You indulged in luxurious treatments and designer stuff using your husband's hard-earned money. To top it off, you dipped into the money meant for the wedding gift and also handed it over to your boyfriend. Aren't you ashamed of lying about being poor? Billy was earning a salary that allowed the two of you to live comfortably. And yet, you took advantage of his busy schedule. You used his money to play with a young man. Billy was so disappointed in you, you know?
What? He knows?
Of course he does. It seems he had a hunch that you were having an affair.
But he didn't say anything to me.
He has been busy with work since he was young and couldn't give you much attention. It seems he felt sorry about it. That's why, as he got older, he probably wanted to be more lenient with you.
So he knew I was cheating on him and he kept quiet about it?
The reason why he became so cold to you was because he was aware of the affair. He put up with it for a long time and stayed married to you. But when you used up the money for the wedding gift, he couldn't tolerate it anymore.
What? I absolutely can't forgive you for trampling on his feelings. It's just too much. Then what about the $200,000? There's no way I'm lending you that much. You are not poor at all. The story about not being able to pay the electricity bill or facing eviction, it was all a lie. Oh no. Erica, the truth is, I'm in debt. Oh yeah, I know. What? You even borrowed money just to financially support your boyfriend, right? Yes. The debt repayment is falling behind and the interest is piling up. So I need your help, Erica. Please pay it back on your own. I can't. I'm a housewife, you know. How am I supposed to pay back my debts when I have no income? Even if you say that, you are the one who borrowed the money. Until now, I used to repay the debts from my husband's salary. But recently, he won't allow me to use his card. Now, I can't pay back my debts using his money anymore. I see. So that's why you took the $2,000 for yourself. Now I get it. I can't help it. If I don't have money, my boyfriend will dump me. Unbelievable. By the way, your husband won't be coming home anymore. What? What do you mean? He said he will move out of the house and live with us. Wait a minute. Is he going to divorce me? Did you think he wouldn't consider divorce? I absolutely don't want a divorce at my age. If my husband is going to live with you guys, then I'll go with him. That won't work. Billy finally got free from you. It would be pointless if you came along. But you didn't notice? He has been gradually moving his belongings out to leave the house. I guess you never cared about him. Now that you mention it, most of my husband's belongings are gone. Well, you were too busy with your boyfriend. You didn't realize that your husband was steadily moving out, right? Erica, please. Please convince my husband. What? I don't have a job. If my husband left me, I wouldn't be able to make a living. Then why don't you start looking for a job now? I've only been a housewife. There's no way I can find a job. It's impossible. Well, if you don't want to work, your only option might be getting support from your boyfriend. He's just a part-timer. He can't survive on his own, so I've been supporting him financially. I can't expect him to support me. I see. Then you should work hard to pay off the debts, don't you think? Erica, I apologize for lying to you. I'll work hard to pay back the $2,000. So can you lend me some money, even just a little? You should apologize to your husband, not me. Oh, also, Billy is going to ask for alimony. What? Alimony? Why are you so surprised? Of course he will charge you alimony. You cheated on him. Wait. I can't afford to pay alimony when I haven't even repaid the debts. Just so you know, Harry and I have no intention of lending you any money. Don't be so cold. I don't know what to do. I really can't get a divorce from my husband. He only wants a divorce. I think he will contact you through a lawyer soon. The evidence of the affair is solid. There's nothing you can do now. Erica, can't you talk to my husband? Make him reconsider the divorce, please. What? I don't want to. It's all your own fault. You're on your own. Well, goodbye. Erica, wait! Please! Don't abandon me, Erica! Shortly afterward, my in-laws divorced, and Billy demanded alimony from Charlotte. Of course, there was no way Charlotte could pay it in one lump sum. She had to borrow more money and pay in installments. Charlotte started working for a living, but her entire salary went towards repaying the debt. Unable to pay the rent, she was finally kicked out of the house and became homeless. Originally, she was living with her boyfriend, but after Charlotte stopped getting luxurious beauty treatments, her boyfriend ran away upon seeing her transformed into what he considered an unattractive older woman. Living a lonely and impoverished life must be tough, but betraying the family and indulging in luxury, it's a case of reaping what she sowed. As for me, I'm happily living with my husband and father-in-law as a family of 3. The house we currently live in is spacious enough, but we're thinking of building a new home once we save up a bit more money. I can't wait to start a new life in a new house.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.